All right, so you can't hear the fact that I have classical music playing because we're sophisticated people.
Whatever.
Yeah. When we get a viewer, we can start, and you don't count.
Why do we need a viewer?
That's a great point. Fireball.
Launch that bitch.
Boom. It's, we're launched.
Kaboom!
Woo. Heyo. Hey, it's you. You were talking.
Jim Stanton.
Woo.
Ruben. Yay!
Yay.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. So you are on Goddamn It Me. Goddamn It Me by me and
We're
Skeeter
on
Green.
God damn it you.
Yeah, damn it. So I'm here with Skeeter Green, and although we still will do one of the random box sets, and this is a good one this time, we're also going to feature a couple of things that have struck our fancy with RPGs and mostly insult each other. But
Oh
the first
no.
thing I want to say is, I want to
Okay,
say,
we got to dial it back, Curtis here, and I don't want him to think less of us more than he probably already should, just in general.
for who?
Kurt.
Nope, no Kurtz. I don't know any.
Oh yeah, you do.
I know I do. I just don't want to admit it.
Yeah,
So,
well, the terrifying thing is we're getting people who are actually respectable that are watching us.
so they should be
Not to
embarrassed.
say that
They
not
should
to
be
say that
embarrassed.
Jim and Ruben are not respectable, but I mean, shit, they're not respectable.
Oh, Kurt Gould. Oh God, I know him. I saw him one time wearing a piezo button.
Hey now,
Oh,
go easy, Tiger.
it could be Russell too. That's true. Okay, so anyway, I'm here with Skeeter Green. We're going to go through a few things, but first, I want to say that if you are a fan of quality entertainment, don't watch this show, but use this channel. This is going to be uploaded on later today on YouTube to watch Uncle Matt. Skeeter, Urbana, Uncle Matt's DD Studio, www.patreon.com/Uncle Matt, and on Facebook. He has streaming games. He has really interesting interviews with smart people. We are never on those interviews. That should tell you everything you need to know.
He faked me out. He did that the DM tricks thing, and I had a couple of good salient points. And he said, "You know what? I'm going to bring you on this show, and we're going to do this DM tip things with you." And haven't heard
Head
from him
fake, right?
since.
Yep, head fake.
It, yeah, yeah. It's like a shell game. It's like I was hidden under a peanut shell.
So, before we start today, I'm going to clear my little space here. I found this guy sitting in my room. I like them. The Watsy miniatures really have improved a
Oh,
lot.
they're
Not that they
great.
were ever bad, Kurt. They were always good. Um,
No, I have to say it. I have some minis that just look like standing blobs of plastic. It was a factory mistake, but I mean, some of them were. Whoa, jeez. Yes, Ruben, you may buy a vowel. I will allow it.
so I got this extra big D20 dice. I went to Crit Hit Winterborn in Phoenix, Arizona on Saturday. It
How
was
was that?
it was great. It was a 1 day con. They did something that was so like polished and awesome that Alex Camber's never done it. Luke Gygax, he never did it. This guy, no chance, no chance at all. They had a catered event. They had actually, we all came in, we sat down, and we got to have a meal. We got tickets in advance, and we got to pick our meal. And so Chuck and I went down. We sat with a family that you met them when we were at Crit Hit into the summer, and they asked about you. I said that
Oh,
you were
sweet.
still in jail and that you'd be out soon. No, and then
Yeah.
they had a catered meal. It was just a whole lot of fun, and they did a great job. So anybody who was watching it was there. It was great.
I think I am absolutely going to come back down in the summer.
You
That
should.
that
It's
was
Cthulhu, man. It's
that
gonna be the
was
Cthulhu.
fun. It was a lot of fun just shooting the shit. The people in charge um, doing the admin for the event, they were all very cool, very
They are.
hospitable. Um, l- my kind, our kind of humor, which is probably off-putting to the regulars,
The
but
regulars are actually all our kind of people. No, it was a good
they were
time.
great.
They ran
Yeah.
a good con. I bought this. I bought. See, my wife's on the airplane right now, so I can start talking. I bought the core set of the three Watsy books. You know, the special edition one that has a
Yep.
screen. Bought that.
Yeah.
I bought these dice because I didn't have enough dice. You know how it goes. And then, and
I actually have so many dice that one of Northwest Jennifer, one of her coworkers has a charity event where I am going to donate many sets of dice that they're going to put in little grab bags for games. So I'm spreading the gaming mojo.
And cleaning out your office. See, it's
I really had to think about what I was saying because everything I was gonna say sounded horribly perverted, and that was not what I wanted it to be like.
but that's what
I
we
was trying
wanted.
to do a good thing,
But
and
we wanted that for you.
this just proves how difficult it is for me to walk the righteous path. Path of the righteous man is
Path of the
beset
righteous.
on all sides.
So, by the way, I was making up my, he's so efficient I have to write his list for him. But number
Yeah.
2 is my favorite. He's going to ask you how to be less angry, Skeeter. You going to help him?
Yeah. There's a really easy way to be less angry. Kill the people who make you angry.
I can't say it. Ruben said something. You need to address that, Skeeter.
I'm not fucking around.
Is that what you're going to say when you walk into the school full of children? Oh, that's the kind of stuff you were trying to avoid saying. I
Can
see.
you imagine if I was a substitute teacher?
Only in the kindergarten cop but X-rated kind of way, yeah. Ah.
uh,
James Laurie, it is normal to have that many dice. It's true.
Gary Con.
Okay.
I actually was smart enough to buy 2 of these, so
My wife bought me one. She's the greatest wife in history, and that's the truth.
she's not there. She can't stab you.
I
All
know.
right, let's get the show going, man.
Well, we have so much to do, but I want to say first of all that we're gonna do a box set. 'Cause although I probably still have 400 box sets we haven't gone through yet, we had other interesting things we want to talk about, and talk about my collection on the wall wasn't.
Oh,
Oh,
can
oh,
I
yeah,
say one thing and
yeah,
interrupt you?
yeah.
Yeah, for everybody who's watching that hasn't been looking on Facebook, look up my name and look up Crypt of the Science Wizard. It is a new product coming out with a bad ass cover.
I thought you were
I'm
saying
not going to
attitude.
say who did it, but I'm pretty sure it was Jim Wampler, and it's fucking awesome.
No, it's good. It's really, really good. So, anyway,
I'll back off.
no,
now.
that's fine. I still have tons of box sets. We're still gonna go through all those, and we have a good one tonight. I rolled the dice on the first bookshelf, and you won't believe it came out, Skeeter. You're not gonna believe it. You ready?
A baby?
Almost. Sky Realms. You got nothing?
I got nothing.
I can't believe you got nothing.
I have only the most ephemeral knowledge of
Well,
this at all.
let's learn.
You know what my favorite thing about Sky Realms of Jaroon is?
The art.
Got sporting some cleavage right there.
Well, yeah. Is that why? That's your favorite part?
That's my favorite part so far.
Show
Does
me
it
the
get better?
FGU. I like it. No, there's no FGU tonight. Damn it, Zach. That's true. No, this actually, I think there's like Milos Tevis or something. He went and worked at Hollywood after this. So.
Probably. I mean that art right there is cool.
No, it's great. Actually, all the art is great. Sky Realms, in my opinion, when I was reading Dragon magazine when I was impressionable, it's like the after highlights for kids in pre-Playboy magazine era when I was reading Dragon like really intensely.
Hey, my cousin Noah is pimping my visual aids for.
You have a cousin that pimps?
The Science Wizard.
I can't believe you have a cousin that pimps. Yeah, Dan.
Does that shock anyone at all?
What doesn't shock me is what you just said.
Yeah. Yeah. No.
I know, Green. That's pretty cool. No. Okay, so anyway, Jaroon was in Dragon magazine like pretty heavily when it was the first printing and then before the second edition. And that's right, it ain't easy. It ain't.
Pimpin' ain't an essay.
Anything comes when it goes to Greens, I guess. Anyway,
Dude,
so
there's so much trouble we get into at Texas.
I know. Sky Realms.
Sky Realms.
It was in lots and lots of ads. The art was beautiful. It was a lot of effort was put into making it really nice. In my opinion, I've said it before, just how absolutely awesome the game is, but impossible to play in the same kind of way that pedal throwing can be unless you have 5 people who are really invested in a really unusual science fantasy setting with names that are hard to pronounce, with places you won't remember unless you study. You know, it's hard to pull it off. Like Middle Earth, yeah, we all seen The Hobbit. We watched, sing the Bilbo Baggins song, all that kind. Whatever you can get with it. This is to play this, in my opinion, to play this fun and well. You'd have to have a really into it group, and I think it'd be awesome to have that. I don't know any of you bastards who would spend the time to learn this and play this game with me in a campaign. Not one.
I beg to differ, sir.
Who?
You know what games like this, um, it would be very easy for them to make a comeback. We have this thing called digital gaming
Oh,
and
God damn it.
and online play.
God damn it, Zach. No,
God damn it, Zach. You could find
Oh,
6 people across the planet that know more about this
Stop
than you.
taking away from my valuable rant.
Hey, you remember what number 2 on your list was?
Okay, thank you. I'll work on that.
I am getting less angry
You
by
are-
frustrating you.
You are the center of, like, your own little universe there. You're all collected and cool.
I am Furious Zen.
You know,
That is my DJ name.
Yeah, with a PH. I was a Oculus Jeroen. No, that would be cool, except I'm not sure anybody else would. I don't know, maybe they would. I think it'd be awesome for Sky Ships. But anyway, as we go. Jeroen,
Keep going, man.
the role-playing game.
Are you going to open that box set?
I just did.
Okay, so, so here's another rant I've been having this week. Wow, that monster looks Lovecraftian.
Okay, I wasn't going to bring that up. I don't have to mute you, Skeeter.
Like, fuck, it's a monster.
Well, he does look kind of Lovecraftian, don't you think, Skeeter?
He absolutely does. But you know what? That solidifies my
Is that
point.
an old one or an
Not
elder
everything
god?
that's creepy and scary is a fucking Lovecraft monster. And I love and I love Lovecraft as much as anybody.
Says Thomas making files print Sky Ships. I think that's awesome. Now, see, you guys are going to need to play this after all, so.
Is he really? Or is Ian just fucking with my head?
I think he's making Sky Ships. I think I knew that.
Because that would be cool. I would get ship.
This one didn't even come with the box. This was an extra. I bought it for $2.
Sweet.
Yeah. So this tells you about Artful, which after the warp flash of 3475.
Wow. Ian just rabbit punched me with it looks Frizetian.
Ooh, it does actually. He's actually pretty.
It totally does.
That's really smart. We should have him on the show.
That would up the knowledge of this show probably too much.
So we got Player's Guide, which I'm sure has there's not a lot of art on the interior. There's some good black and white art. It's like a
from what I remember, and you can correct me if I'm totally off base. This is one of the very big chart and rolling games, isn't it?
I don't recall it being that heavy in the charts one time I read through it.
I thought it was very charty.
There's a lesson in what happens when you print color art that's supposed to be for color on a black and white book. Oh, sorry.
Hey man, sometimes you got to do that.
No. I think that this game was vastly underrated or underplayed, probably not overrated. It was well reviewed. I think that
I have always heard good things about it, but again, like you said, it's one of those Tecumel. Is that how you pronounce it?
I don't know. I've never played it.
Or, no, Tecumel.
No, I know what you mean. Getting
No, it's Tecumel. That's right.
Yeah.
I'm phonetic. I can't pronounce anything right. But it's one of those very highbrow games that's really enjoyable if, like you said, you're invested in it.
The smarter than us people at Game Hole or GaryCon have a table and they're playing it. That's what you mean?
I need a game geared towards somebody that is lucky to make it in the front door and to the table.
Frog God Games has stuff for you, dude. We sell what you need.
I have written some of the stuff that is for people like me.
Who knew?
Oh, and it was, and I got a wonderful review from this dude who also loves Jeff Talanian's work.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh. Hmm.
No, it got panned. It got shit on.
Oh. Oh, that one.
Yeah, you know that.
Yeah, sorry. We'll talk about that some other time. Anyway,
Yeah, we're
so
gonna have to tell that story.
yeah, that will have to come up with it. We'll do it, Skeeter. We'll do it. Goddamn it, Zach, after dark. Oh, we could do it at the con. We could do it at Total Con.
How? What? I'm sorry. Have you been holding back?
Yeah.
I mean, I have a little bit, just because I don't want to go to prison.
So I'm assuming that the Tauthor. Let's see here. Those you will meet. See, this is the problem. Let me read the first line. I am Kira Hotrid of the island realm of Tak Inserid. I endeavor you to parts of Jeroen where you have escaped your eyes. Like, I can't pronounce the first two sentences.
You can't endeavor me.
True.
That's don't
But
endeavor
look,
me.
but then I'm like,
Are those bugs?
they're awesome. I don't know what they are, but they're kick ass.
Man,
And
you
that guy,
gotta
too, look at, he's got, his hands are like, have eyes on them.
you gotta figure out who did the art
No, it's Milos
and
Tevis.
see if it's what.
Milos Tevis, I believe his name is. I'll look it up
Oh,
exactly.
it's good.
No, it's great. He went to work to Hollywood. I know that much.
Oh, I was gonna say you guys should pick him up. Yeah, you can't pick him up.
No, I don't think he has an interest in working with us. Anyway, so
I agree with my cousin. They are very Lovecraftian.
see, look at like even this one. He looks so bored, and I think it's so awesome to be a scary looking reptile guy sitting around like I would be. Like, will you make up your
Well, you
mind?
gotta think of lizard men when they're not eating people and sacking caravans. They're just chilling,
Yeah.
just laying around in the
See, but
sun. How cool would that be? The sun comes out, you just lay on a rock,
they're like
sprawl out.
Happy Knowles just chilling, dude. I love it.
Yeah, these guys are cool.
You see how that's
They're
cool?
puppies.
Look at that, dude.
I don't know what the hell's going on there.
Yeah, it's awesome. Yeah. Look. Oh wait.
Was that dude just chilling?
Well, he is, but check it out. He's just chilling in the wilds of Jeroen. It's like reverse. I love it.
Wow. All right.
So that's the problem I have is like when you get to geography, it becomes all kinds of words, and I like this stuff. I think it's cool. Like when I did Whisper and Venom and Death and Taxes, I try to pick every word that was easy to pronounce by dumbasses like myself. That was a rule. So
I have actually been surprised. I've been
ooh,
toiling in the word mines lately. I should have been doing it a lot longer, but once you start actually trying to not use the same stupid descriptors, kind of expanding,
yeah,
it expands real fast, and you start to sound like you know what you're talking about,
yeah. It's a
which
little
will blow everyone away when they check out Crypt of the Science Wizard.
by who?
Uh, well,
Noah Green.
actually,
By Noah Green, right?
no, that would be by Skeeter Green.
Oh, okay.
But the real heroes of that book are the Silver Bullets, the Silver Boulets.
Boulets. It's pronounced
Although
Boulet. Look at,
they don't really know that they're doing the editing on it yet.
that's the best frog dude I've ever seen, dude. And I've seen a lot of frog dudes in my
Yeah.
time.
Yeah,
He's a
no, that's good.
Blout Training Wiss of Manthan. I'll remember that one.
Squaw?
God, that guy's cool too.
Yeah, no, the art is badass.
Yeah, this is great. Look at that. That guy looks like got caught just walking into like a brothel.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
I don't even know where his naughty bits are.
Do you wanna?
I'm
I
not
don't.
afraid to look.
Yeah. But I mean,
Oh, Petrichor, nice. That's what that monster's name is.
was it? Oh,
Petrichor.
nice. All right, look at that. I mean, this is all badass. So, we have our appreciation moment. Thank you for this fine art, Jeroen.
Yeah, that is really some Frazedian, Lovecraftian Wonderball. Even that dude looks pretty badass.
Yeah.
I don't know what that backwards lean is all about. That sword must be heavy.
It could be, or maybe the gravity's different there on Jeroen.
Hmm.
You ever think
All
of that?
right.
Guns. Places.
See, that is one thing I think is really missing from the Lost Lands.
Guns?
I think there should be areas where there are guns and not just in pirates.
Mm. You take it up with somebody who cares about that.
No, I don't have to.
Oh yeah, you don't.
No,
Damn it,
because
Zach.
there could be guns in Crypt of the Science Wizard, but we don't know because nobody has delved yet. But at Total Con
Boom.
first rounds,
Look at that guy,
they're
dude.
gonna
He's
happen.
tougher than almost anybody in every other Monster Man, and he's just fishing.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice stuff.
You know you're tough if you're wearing a string and a walnut shell over your junk.
That's true.
That's
Well, how do you know that?
that because I would have to get a sunflower seed. Balls are not distributor there.
Ruben's right. This actually does remind me of early ice work. The stuff from Iron
Yeah,
Crown Enterprises was like a
yeah,
lot like this,
it's
but
good. Oh, okay. Now we need to shape it up.
uh-oh. Here.
Steve Marsh just showed up, so
Oh,
now
oh,
now
see, you
now
probably
we
picked
got to
the
shape
you
up.
picked the one person I respect totally that I would not want to swear around in
I know,
all of gaming. Everybody
I
else would
know.
be like, "F you, Skeeter. I don't care if he's there." And you're like Steve Marsh, like,
Yeah,
"Oh, Steve Marsh.
yeah. No,
Oh yeah,
no.
inventor of the Sea Devil guys." Oh,
Now, now, now I just feel bad.
you took away all my vulgarity, Skeeter. You
Oh,
put it in your little collector's jar.
yeah, I know. Here's my credit card.
All right.
I have a
Anyway,
Visa card.
Jaroon, I think it's 86, maybe 85. I absolutely now I adore it more than I did when I pulled it on my shelf. Um, I'll never get around to playing it. You're correct. I could play it on VTT, but alas, I could do lots of stuff. I could clean my kitchen, but I won't do that either. So
Oh, whatever.
yeah.
Now you're
Okay,
just
Skeeter, it is your turn, man. What did you bring to enlighten us with this week?
well. I've been kind of waiting because I expected somebody to show up, and I really wanted to.
I can go first. I brought mine. It's a little thing. You want to do
Okay.
that?
Well,
It's real
yeah.
small.
Let's
It's real.
let's do four.
It's
Let's
very.
do four things.
All
I'll
right.
do one thing.
Okay. Oh wait, though this is really heavy.
Hey, check this out.
Oh
This is a 3D printed dice tower.
no, hold on. I'm gonna get you zoomed in here so everybody can see.
Well, no, you can't zoom it in too much because it's
No,
too. Well, now you can't see it.
I can. Everybody
See?
else can. You can't. I do. Yeah.
It's modular,
It's modular.
bottom, middle, top, and the tray is printing out right now.
That had to be by a
Uh,
company besides Fat Dragon because that just is too cool to be Fat Dragon.
it it's amazing. I'm super impressed with this since I am such a neophyte. Drop that word knowledge on you. I probably pronounced it wrong. Yeah, it came out great. That is about 60 hours of printing, however.
Nobody.
So,
You want to know who?
um,
This tells you how what a hero Keith Hershey was, doesn't
Keith Hershey is the man
it?
for printing out level 1C, the Mouth of Doom. That is just insane. But he had multiple printers as well, so
Yeah, he almost burned down his house doing it too.
he did. And
All that little stuff. Yeah.
really, you're bringing out the book.
Oh yeah. Because I was walking by my wedding pictures and I thought, she moved the book. It used to be in front of my wedding pictures in my living room. I got to put it back there. But while I'm at it, I may as well show it to everybody.
So it's over there behind the shower curtain.
Tapestry.
I keep thinking I need to bring it back to Texas so I can have
Just buy a
Bob
goddamn new one.
Bob
because
Q
you.
sign it. No, I will not do that. They actually have volume 2 as well, I think.
I was coming out. It's not out yet.
Oh, it's not out yet.
So what is your impression of? I can't hear. I don't know if I can adjust my. Hold on, camera.
Your camera doesn't go out far enough to get that entire book in there. That is what is known as a tome.
Yes. That
It's enormous.
you bought it first, and you made me have to get it. This is actually your. This one is actually, goddamn it, Skeeter, is your fault. We were at GaryCon. I was minding my own business. I think we were in the same room, roommates for that one. And you show up with this book that was so big. I thought it was a shield.
So this comes in a protective cardboard box.
I'd show you I have it, but I have to stand up and.
The corner of mine got smashed because I had to try and put this in luggage.
No, I watched this happen. No, literally, it was like watching like Homer Simpson or Peter Griffin put on pants. It was
Oh my
he's
God.
shoving it in there and he's zipping. And that's back before he was as injured as he is now. He was a younger man. He's pulling the zipper.
I would like to pause for just a moment and acknowledge James Spahn. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Crypt of the Science Wizard. He's given me a mental high five, which I very much appreciate.
He's never read Dune, so his opinion doesn't matter.
His opinion is just as valid as anybody else's. I even stood up for you. Now I'm gonna kick your ass.
Dude, this whole world is upside down now, man. Dungeon. You know, I'm gonna have to switch our. I'll have to move us around because everything's upside down. You're being nice, and I'm being an asshole. So we have to switch places.
Oh wow! I wish I had control of anything.
Yeah, I know. Not too bad, huh?
No, everyone is very happy I do not.
So.
No, okay. So we can go through Judges Guild. It's a compilation. It's really a nice book.
Here, you can see it next to me.
It's one of those exaggerated books that people like Frog God Games put out. Granted, doesn't have a metal cover, but it is
boom.
That is what you think of when you read the description for the Codex of the Infinite Planes, when two giant beings had to move the book.
I'm like looking like I get a dice and I can compare it, but that's not a real size dice.
No.
Here.
But just looking at
the
mapping.
This gives you an idea of how big it is. Sorry.
I'm glad that's what you put on it.
That's what I thought so too.
Whoa.
Oh. Anyway, so it's a coffee table book. Nobody has coffee tables in this house, so it sits in front of my wedding pictures. But it's cool. Michael Curtis wrote Extra Adventures. It has lots of great stuff from the Bloodsaw family, and has stuff from I think who's the other guy at Judges Guild? My brain just stopped dead. Bob Bledsoe and.
Hey, look at that! What's that name right there on that page?
Bob Bledsoe. Jim Wampler. Oh my God!
Jim
I know him.
Wampler.
I know him. It is.
We're all super excited.
Yeah. Oh, I know him too.
Oh my God.
Ah!
It's people we know.
But not us.
No. Holy shit. Are you kidding? There is no book of substance and style that is going to include us.
I know him too. Just by on boards. Look at that. Ooh. You can actually read the old Judges Guild now because they blew it up so big.
Yeah, so now you can read
You'll have to go.
Yeah.
You go, I can actually see it from here.
Yeah.
So here's a history. Now I want to find out. The Judges Guild founders were Bob, but doesn't say. It says Tom Robbins. Oh, come on. I feel so dumb I'm going to go crazy.
What are you doing?
Trying to figure out who the other founder of Judges Guild was. Bledsoe and...
Bill Owen.
That's who. Thank you, finally. Anyway.
And I will give 103% credit to Mark Greenberg for posting that in the chat, since I am paying attention to the chat and you do not.
That's absolutely true. What is Mark Greenberg doing here? He's supposed to be working on Lost Lands. He screamed it now. Woo!
Yeah. Well, I don't know what he's doing playing games. He's a super athlete now, so he can't hang with us nerds anymore. Although, I hear he is penning a Call of Cthulhu scenario to take place in an exotic location.
What, like Phoenix?
No. Nobody goes to Phoenix. I'm going there just as a punishment for my past transgressions.
You have to sit outside at noon again. The new hotel's nice, though. Okay, so this it basically reprints articles, etc., of old Judges Guild stuff. If you like old Judges Guild things, and you have a coffee table, I recommend this. But as Ian mentioned, it could be just like the Seinfeld episode. It just needs legs on the bottom, and it can be a coffee table. You could be over 100% a clear Skeeter.
Every time I
Your wife is
see
correcting you.
anything, what?
Your wife is correcting you in chat.
I know. No, that's my thing. When athletes always say, "I'm going to give 110%," I'm like, "You dumb shit. You cannot give more than 110%.
That's right. Deflate their ambition
100
and their
is
drive,
the
Skeeter.
top."
Take away what they've got.
Jesus. No, every time I see something quality and cool like this from Judges Guild, I think of two people. I think of Bob too, and I think of John Hirschberger.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Just
I see it both.
I don't know why, but I just do. And both quality people.
True. You know, I'll be honest with you. Hey, I know Clovis. He just typed. Hey, Clovis. Anyway, so I'm of course had an interest in this. I think I actually got one of these for Alyssa because the Teagle Manor maps, so she could take a look at what they were originally. And
Oh,
I think it's one of those things I didn't tell her I ordered it for. I just ordered it and sent it to her. And like one day you show up at your house and you lift the box, you're like, oh God. So I did that on purpose. I'm a bad person.
oh, geez, Bob's here. So I'm glad I did not talk any shit about him.
What would you say? This is a fine volume.
There's nothing I can say. Every interaction I've ever had with Bob has been great. I wish I could spend more time with him, but he's a busy man in North Texas. I feel like if he's not going somewhere and talking to somebody, I'm trying to catch somebody or running from the law. Ah,
Hyperbole. That's true.
is that hyperbole? Like bowling in space?
Yes. All right, Skeeter
All
Green.
right.
But anyway, if you do not have this, they will never reprint it to my knowledge, and they're still available. Buy them because it is really
Burn
a
enough
neat.
trees.
It's a unique item. It's worth
Yeah.
it. I saw one in the Prescott game store nearby here, and I couldn't believe when I saw it. And I almost bought it. I already had one because I think it's that cool. And then I
Yeah.
pictured in my mind walking through my front door with a second one of those. So I can't pretend like, no, I forgot I didn't have this, or
If you walk through your front door with another one of those, you would get beaten with the first one.
I would right before I got stabbed again. It's true.
Right. Right.
You now you understand my travails.
Yeah. She is stabby.
She is. All right, so Skeeter Green, I'm going to zoom in on you here.
Is it my turn?
It is
All right.
your turn.
So, there's been a lot of talk about Zach's box sets and who gets what when he inevitably dies from stabbing. But I thought
Defenstration is possible too.
Yeah, I thought I would try to deflect some of the terror by showing off the Call of Cthulhu first edition rule set box.
Ooh.
2 inches deep because size matters.
Size does matter, dude. You and Godzilla.
Okay, so we're going to open this.
Ooh.
And oh my goodness. It has
Steve
dice.
Marsh still here? Is Steve Marsh still in the audience?
I don't know. Are you going to say something naughty?
I was going to tell you to go after yourself, but I fixed it now. I'm good. Thank you.
So, almost looks like it has never been opened, except I'm opening it right now.
So that's for me?
Zach's favorite. What is in this box?
What is in this box? Is there anything cool? No.
Character figures, still crisp, unpunched.
And silhouetted. My favorite. That's very Lovecraftian. Jim Stanton, you're my hero.
Character sheet booklet, all completely clear. Yeah, well done, dude. Source book for the 20s. I kind of wish Mr. Meinhardt was here. The staples aren't even deformed, nor are they rusty.
Now, did you sacrifice something? Pepper's Farm does remember, James.
So this is fantastic. The giant map, I don't think it's been opened.
Okay.
Like ever.
Who did you kill?
Chaosium card.
Ooh. Can you send it in?
Yeah, probably.
Okay.
Basic role playing staples are perfectly straight, not even loose, no rust. The inside of the box, let's pull back.
Wow.
No discoloration. All the corners are tight. It has some bad dishing on the top and the bottom, but other than that, it's like this thing just came out of a time portal.
And it was $25.
Oh no. No, 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 no.
You want to tell
It
me how much
it
was it? Was it worth it?
it was under $100. So, yeah, it was totally worth it. And I like to sit here and look at this when everybody's saying, "Oh, we're gonna wait till Zach dies to come get his stuff," because it's like, all right, try it, try, come forth, go forth and conquer, young people.
All right, Skeeter Green. That was the everything we had in our bag of tricks, man.
All right,
That was actually fairly well attended, considering that it was all the way at the end when they finally saw whose house they really want to attack. So good, good.
yeah,
When
we've had
Smog
some,
dies, Skeeter Green, you can all meet up. He lives in Lake Stevens. I don't know his actual address, but I'll give it to you.
yeah, it's in the Pacific Northwest. You won't be able to find it because the Gray Maiden protects me.
That's not a nice thing to call your wife, Skeeter. Okay,
That's not my wife. That's
okay,
the
good.
constant misty rain.
Oh, that
You
one.
will never be able to find me.
Well, my wife would melt. So anyway,
Yeah.
okay, yep.
Oh, wow.
Ooh,
She's gonna stab you.
I was already getting stabbed from earlier today. It's not a big deal. Anyway,
Uh,
everybody,
in conclusion, I want to say a couple of thank yous. I want to thank Jim Wampler. I want to thank Adrian Linderos. I said his name wrong, didn't I?
Landros, I believe.
Landeros. Sorry, Adrian. I want to thank Casey Christofferson.
Casey.
And I want to thank all of the Silver Boulets individually.
Damn them.
And so many other people, but I will stop there.
No. I'm excited about Skier's module. I just saw it go by right before I got on the air. So the art illustration book is a great idea. I totally am all for that. So everybody, thank you. We'll be back next week, probably Tuesday. I'm going to Chicago this weekend. It's going to be cold. Please pray for me. And that's
Buy a
it.
jacket.
What's a jacket?
It's the thing that goes over yourself.
Like scales? No, okay.
It's like if you killed somebody and crawled in their skin.
Oh.
That's what a jacket is like.
Oh, okay. I'll find one. Okay.
Yeah.
Anyway.
It's like a tauntaun.
It's like a tauntaun, but it's more dead.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you, everybody, and I will see you all next week. Thanks for watching our little show. Oh, and
Victor the
support
Science Wizard.
support Uncle Matt's Patreon.
Yes.